Just in time. Hopefully. Ugh. Yeah, no. At this point, I'm pretty happy with the day. I've already got my stuff, so it's just kind of play for funsies, I guess. I should have enough downtime before that in my meeting with Chris, so I think I'll be okay. So we'll see if I can actually beat the Rutherford Banks deck. I don't think I can. I think the biggest thing is Martyr is just so ugh in this deck compared to like other choices, especially against Rutherford Banks. I'd rather have there's a lot of other choices I would go with. Yeah, I guess I go Diamond, and then this is Wild, and then this will be, yeah, so we'll go Diamond for this one. So we'll pull Wild next. Ooh, Dreamsmoke. We haven't seen him very much. That's kind of exciting to see that guy. He actually does some work in this deck too. So we'll swing through for one. Actually, he's Blood? And, wow, he's Rutherford Banks in Blood. So he's Blood Diamond Rutherford Banks. That's going to be interesting, so... I'm gonna kill my Dreamsmoke Mystic. It's rude. I didn't even look at my top card. That was pretty rude. Vampire King. Well, I guess I'm gonna lose some of these Windsingers to Vampire King now. That's unfortunate. Yep, that is totally happening now. That's super unfortunate. Well, sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes your opponent plays a Vampire King and you've got two Windsingers sitting in your hand that are going to turn into vampires. Theme decks viable like Spider decks. Somewhat. Oh, there we go. That'll be helpful. Okay, so we'll wait for his attack phase, and then we'll swing it, and then we'll martyr his vampire, I guess. Let's see, I need Wild here? What do I need? I need... Yeah, I need Wild. Alright, well, at least I can handle his Vampire King, and we're going to see Martyr do a bad job again, basically, because now I'm still going to lose... I'm still losing 3, and he's gaining 3. Yeah, so I'll just wait for his attack phase, and I'll hit his Vampire King. At least I got to save one of my Windsingers. Yep. Oh, I hate doing that. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Oh, I guess that's not too bad. Indigo Dreamwalker could do some things. Or, like defend against a really big Vampire King. Hopefully. Unless he murders it. Not that I have a lot of choices here. Shuffle those guys in. Well, vampires are really good. Oh, Pride's Fall. Yep, and he's gonna hit something this time. Yeah, this looks like this is over. This is over. Oh, got my other. He got 2 Windsingers with his vampire meaniness. I can just Oh, that's frustrating. Are there wolves? Werewolves? No, there's no werewolves. I think I just lost. I can time ripple his Vampire King once, and that's it. That's what I can do here. I can hold on for a turn, shuffle some cards in. You can actually replay that vampire with no issues. Or play a vampire princess instead, or whatever, you know, whatever. Yeah, let's just go ahead. We'll go to game 2 here. Oh, that's good. Yep, Martyr does a bad job again. Alright, so Suffocate. Maybe Nature's Reigns. Yeah, he's in Diamond, so probably that would be good. Martyr comes out. And Time Ripple. I don't know if I want Verdict. Cerebral Domination. No, that should be fine. I also had some bad draws. I also mulled and then still drew 2 of my Windsingers in the same hand, so that was pretty bad. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that. We'll see if we can beat another blood deck with this deck. So we definitely want to go first. Oh, we got a turn 2 Reese, so we'll keep this. And we've got 2 counters to support him, so I love that. That's really good. Because his deck plays so long anyways. I mean, basically the Reese is weak when he has Murder in hand, and other than that, like, if I can counter him, Reese should hopefully take over. Because he's going to be playing for the long game anyways. So we bury Reese here. Period. There's like this is not a choice. Like, playing Thunderfield Seer there would not have been a good choice at all. We need to get this guy online, because he'll dominate. Now, he's not a Coyote, so he doesn't work for the shards, and then when you buff him, he doesn't buff other troops, but... Oh, he's going to play Drowned Shrine on us. Okay. Well, I do have answers for that. So he's... Is he in range of playing something that I don't want to deal with, that I want to counter, like a vampire? Yes, he is. He can play a vampire princess, so I'm going to hold on to my counters here. So I have 2 of them. I can spare 1 for like a vampire princess. Or a soul marble. Okay, so now I can play Thunderfield Seer. And I can still counter. I don't want to play my Crowfeather just yet. I have some aggression-ish on the board. Although I probably want to save this counter for Reese. I don't have an answer for that right now. Yeah, I guess I'll counter. And I can shuffle them back in. Oh, never mind. There's a Time Ripple. That's good. Let's go with that. Let's go ahead and shuffle these back in. Swing for 1. I'll play Wakuna, I guess. That way I have Time Ripple for Reese in the following turn. Open. So yeah, we'll play him there. And hopefully he's going to feel like he needs to deal with this guy, maybe. Maybe not. It's 3 a turn. It's pretty inconsequential right now. I mean, that's a lot of turns still. Alright, so here's Reese, and then if he kills him, then we Time Ripple in response. And we got a Nature Reigns for that Drowned Shrine. So I'll go ahead and swing. All nature reigns when I need to draw cards. So a Pride's Fall. Time Rune Pool in response. Accept, and then I'll nature reigns his thing so I can draw the extra card here. Or maybe not. I guess I should have nature reigns first. I couldn't do that on the stack apparently. That's a little annoying. Whatever. I guess I should have just done it before combat. Well, he knows what this card is. I might end up having to bury him again if I don't draw a resource here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and bury. We'll tunnel Reese again. And I'll play this guy. I'll go ahead and swing through. Kill my flying Thunderfield Seer. So where are we at? This is 6 turns. He's on a 6-turn clock right now. Alright, well now I can't play cards on his turn, so I have to remember that, because I didn't remember that earlier. Do I want to shuffle this guy in? I think I'd rather bluff with this card at this point. Yeah, there is. That Soul Marble. I might end up making Soul Cavalry with it at this point. Depends. I'll play this when I need to shuffle cards. Right now I don't really need to shuffle anything. He knows Reese is coming. If I had Reese in hand, obviously I'd play the Shard to play Reese. So when he's buried and then he turns up, and then if you put him back in your hand for some reason, you can just replay him and he'll still make random stuff. Oh, he's gonna Inquisition my Shard. That's awesome. Vampire Princess, sure. Okay. So play that Wild Shard because he knows I have it. I don't really want to shuffle this guy in still. Swing through for 3. Right? Yeah, because I want him to swing back. Well, he can... Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. He's going to level up his Soul Marble. He won't have it full leveled, and I'll be able to deal 6 next turn, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, that's the play. I want him to swing here because I don't have a spell to play anyways. Yeah, it was a good choice on his part. Verdict. Guess if he has some removal, I have Verdict for it. That's good. Well, that's 7 right there, so he has to stop it. Verdict. And Nature Reigns. Great. That's good value there. Thunderfield Seer. I can still Nature Reigns his Soul Marble once it gets fully leveled, so I can just wait on that. quick brown fox scout too that I can play, so things are looking pretty good. Soul Cavalry I think is a, was it a 5/5 or a 6/6? 6/6. Yeah. All right, well, 3-1 today with this this deck. Now, I'm really thinking. Oh wait. Oh, yeah, we're 1-1 right now. Still got another game to go. I don't think he has Fentio in there, which makes things a little bit better for me. I don't think I'd change anything. I'll just save and go. Carnasaurus seems pretty bad here still. Yeah, I think Martyr is not a card I want to play in this deck. It just seems like it makes things much worse. I'd rather play what he's playing, which is Pride's Fall, as I get 2 of. It seems like a much better card if I'm going to go into Diamond. We'll keep this. And we did have like pretty crazy stuff with opening up with the one Reese that's in our deck too on that last one. It's kind of a big deal. Arcane Focus. So we're looking for spells. We probably want this Countermagic right now, and we can get Windsinger later. Yeah, we want these counters for those early threats. And we also have Suffocate, so we have plenty of removal. Yeah, that's fine. We can suffocate that guy. Or well, I guess we can't suffocate him. I'm thinking of the other card. Time Ripple. We can Time Ripple him. Yeah, that seems pretty valuable. There we go, Incubation Webs, that's what I want for removal for that guy. It's a pretty good setup. Unfortunately now he can play a Vampire Princess, which would be really bad for us. Oh, I guess he doesn't have it. I am perfectly fine with that. I'll take those 3 points of damage, sure. So we'll just bounce his guy in response to his attack this next turn. We're set up pretty well. I don't think he's got anything super aggressive, otherwise he'd play it. I can webs his guy if he replays him. Incubation Webs, it answers everything. Okay, that's fine. I can webs that guy instead. Now he does get to replay his totem here, but at least it'll be a turn before I can do anything. He's gonna martyr his own guy. Okay, yeah, because then he gets the monument. That makes sense, sure. I think he should have played his totem there. That's kind of a play mistake. So go wild. Going wild. So he has totem in hand. I can counter, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait to counter. But I will play the Thunderfield Seer. That was a mistake. He should have played his totem there. He needed to play that. So now we just counter totem. Frost Wizard. Sure, I'll counter a Frost Wizard. Because I really need to be able to shuffle things into my deck, right? That does stop what I'm doing. That was somewhat of a good choice for him. I'll go Arcane Focus here. Ooh, there's Windsinger. That should dominate at this stage in the game. I can play it next turn. I have counters up. Yeah, I think the not playing the totem again right there was probably his biggest mistake right now that I'm looking at for this game. Counter plus this Arcane Focus, the one that already has a draw a card on it. Play Arcane Focus, draw cards. So now I just sit here because he can't do anything. I'm going to swing. The big issue here is if I play Windsinger, he murders and then he can play his guy in the next turn. That is kind of an issue. I mean, if he's that afraid, I should probably just wait, especially because I've got a Brown Fox Scout. I can just end step him anyways. Yeah, we're still in the driver's seat here, so we'll just wait. That's the big issue, though. And he's got 5 cards in hand. That's a lot of cards. He's in no rush to remove this guy. Alright, that's fine. We'll play this guy. Now he is. Play this for diamond. I think I pulled all the diamond cards out of the deck. I can play this guy and still counter, so I'll do that after this. Swing. So I'll do that, and I still have Countermagic up. Finally, vindication. Finally getting those spiders. He needed that to happen for him. Okay, so now I can play this and have counter ready, because it'll reset all my resources. So now I've got counter ready, and I've basically taken over the board at this point in the game. Yes, I will draw a card and gain 7 resources and be able to double counter to defend my Windsinger. Yeah. No thanks. I can't remember if he played first or if I did, but a lot of times they say when the control matchup, the person who plays the first card loses. I've heard that quite often. This is kind of a control matchup. I mean, yeah, I mean it's got things to it, sure. I guess I should have played that instead. All right, so we'll just go and swing through. This should be the win, unless he's got something to kill one of my guys. No. Alright. So it's not that bad. The deck didn't do that bad today. The biggest thing I saw was just that the removal from whatever it is just so... from Martyr is just so bad for me to play. So, well, I appreciate everyone for stopping by, everybody in the channel. Make sure to check out all the great content. We had someone asking about building decks. I build decks every week, so if you like, you can submit your idea to me, and then I can build the deck next week on next Deck Build with the Squire show. I do that every week on Fridays. And if you can't make it to the Friday showing, then you can also catch it on YouTube. If you look down below, there's a link to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/AaronSquire. And yeah, get out there and support all of the Hex streamers that are doing such a good job getting out there, showing you some of the Hex footage. Yeah. So until next time, this is Aaron Squire signing off, saying God bless your families. Trying to reach so much out there.